Hi, everybody. My name is Catherine Dayton. I'm the Director of Vision Service Adventures, and thanks so much for being here to learn a little bit more. Visions works in 4 program locations, the Montana Blackfeet Indian Reservation, British Virgin Islands, Dominican Republic, and Peru. And we are celebrating 35 years. What this means for you as a participant is that you are welcome like an old friend into communities that have known us for a long time. You're having a very authentic immersion experience. In terms of the right fit, there certainly isn't one particular right fit of kids for Visions programs, but we certainly get a lot of students who have social service, maybe environmental interests, who want to do meaningful work. We're not only working, but we're at the work sites. They are well planned, they're engaging, and you're definitely making a difference. And then also students who want to have fun in another culture. Visions is not a teen tour program. We're living right in the heart of local neighborhoods, and you get to be involved in a really organic way and becoming friends with community members. Also students who are ready to be team players. And regardless of the location where you go with Visions, there are 4 pillars or consistent themes: the service, immersion, adventurous exploration, and community building. And they just play out a little bit differently depending where you go. But we always have at least one construction project where you're learning how to use tools, and whether it's doghouse for a local shelter or a bigger project, this will be part of every program. And some are small projects. We've also had an amazing impact with our schools initiative in the Dominican Republic, where kids in poor communities where there otherwise is not a school are now attending classes. And then always at least one environmental project. That's also animal welfare, trail work, water conservation, and social service with kids. So you will get to choose your work site each day. We typically have 3 or 4 different projects to choose from on a daily basis. Cultural immersion is the second ingredient of any Visions program. It works hand in hand with the service and with everything else we do. You will be making a lot of friends with community members. We've had kids who have returned to their program site, taken mom and dad, and stayed in touch with these folks who they've gotten to know. And then adventurous exploration, the third ingredient, whether that's an overnight camping trip or a myriad of other activities in Montana, beach outings in the Dominican Republic and British Virgin Islands. In Peru, we go to Machu Picchu. We really pack a lot in. The work days tend to end around 2 in the afternoon. And then after that, it's for cultural and recreation activities. And the weekends are carved out for full day excursions. You'll choose your work site typically 4 days a week. And then 1 day is for home base crew, which is a really fun day in the life day of helping to cook, run errands, etc. And then community building. Certainly this is with our host community, but it's also the group of kids and leaders. There's a lot of emphasis on an inclusive group dynamic. Most of our students come on their own, and no more than 2 kids can attend as friends together, but we're getting a lot done and having shared goals. So with all of these ingredients I've talked about, what does this mean for your long-term experience and what you're taking from Visions? Certainly being part of a team, building life skills, helping to cook, and what it means to have those shared accomplishments. Being present. I think this is so important for all of us now. We are a tech-free program. Parents get some social media updates a few times a week, but for participants, you're getting to unplug, and that really allows you to plug in with everything going on in the community. Gratitude, empathy. We are working alongside with community members. You are learning to what it's like to walk in local folks' shoes. And this is done in a really collaborative way. Visions views service as our way of thanking the local community for sharing their lives with us. and improve language skills. If you go to Peru or the Dominican Republic, it's an opportunity to work on your Spanish. And with all of our locations, we're working on communication skills just as we share and reflect with each other on the program. Of course, grit and determination, and this really benefits you in terms of that added belief in yourself and what you're capable of, and the sense of accomplishment, pushing your capabilities. All right, so for the summer, we do still have spaces available. They are getting more and more limited. If you would like to check out more pictures, this is our Instagram handle and our contact information, and we really look forward to being in touch. Thank you so much for joining me and learning more about Visions.